2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round one of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy following all the action. Well, it's been a super championship so far. Let's see how this one plays out. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 18 feet to the cup. Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. You beauty! What a putt! He finds himself in a share of the lead. The second at Pinehurst number 2. Rich, tee it high, let it fly.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, your second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway and plenty of runoff areas all around.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Wynn got that one and took it wayward. Fantastic touch on this one.
This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? Big par saver coming up for this fella. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right.
Currently 1 under for the event. The third hole is another par 4 here at Pinehurst number 2, but not a long one.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
A par putt awaits. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Look at this one break back. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Let's keep those doubles off the card.
And in it goes. And he'll drop down to 1 over for the event. Oh, is this another Rosang highlight? Fine shot from our player currently chasing the leader.
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
Let's return to live play now. Playing from around 240 yards. 2 strokes off the lead. Setting up for his third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Now, long range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Solid little par putt here.
That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. A bit long on that one. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at one of golf's iconic venues, Torrey Pines, and our first round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. It's about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Beamer, certainly set up for a stunner today at Torrey Pines South. What do you think these players face this week from the course?
They face a rude awakening. They haven't played too many golf courses yet this year, but they're going to run into Torrey Pines South, and you're going to figure out exactly how good a shape your golf game is in, because it's ruthless. And if you're not careful, you can go out there and shoot a big number in a hurry. It tests every facet of your game. This golf course is an absolute brute.
Second shot on the second. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Stepping onto the par 3 third.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Just a little bit of movement right to left here.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Is Will Zalatoris. Currently 4 shots off the pace. And back to the play, shall we? This now for a share of the lead. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
That was well holed, and for birdie.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
It looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
Putting for an eagle. Good putters will make these right on 5 feet. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
Over to 7 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north.
Unbelievable.
hole in one. Meet you in the 19th hole later, my friend. What a shot.
Well, that's certainly worth another look.
I mean, what can you say about a shot like this? This was absolute perfection.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
That's great golf there. Almost an eagle. Well, Rich, we're heading into our final 9 holes here, but I tell you what, I'm thinking about that ace this player made on that front 9. What a ripper.
Unreal. I got to say, to watch that ball go into the hole was awesome. This player is still flying high.
And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
Yeah, and not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
How close was that to going down? This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
As we check the standings, it's a massive 6-stroke advantage for our leader. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely did it put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straightaway with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
This would be a great up and down. He's going to be happy about that one. What a good putt to make. And let's have one more look at that shot. Still in the lead now after that hole. 16th, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
From long range here, looking to get it close.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This putt's going down the hill and it's breaking left to right.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Currently 13 under for the day. Your ball striking certainly gets tested off the tee here at 17 as we head for home to Torrey Pines South.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. And that's going to come up short. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5. You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
And the putt drops for birdie. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this pro is absolutely dominating the field.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back in beautiful La Jolla, California for the second round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been, and don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple. Find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
Currently in first position. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Wow, what a shot. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, what about this start?
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Here we are at the third hole, a par 3.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
7 feet to the cup. That will drop and it will extend the lead.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
And there is a golf shot. Look at this.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. To par 4, the 5th hole.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Sitting at 19 under now after that hole. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
And there it goes from the sand. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Oh, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, it looks like about 30 feet to the hole, guys.
Oh, he's given that one some wide berth. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
We've arrived now at the 7th and the par 4.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Opting for the 9-iron.
That shot had Will Zalatoris doing a double take. I think he may be starting to take this rivalry a bit more seriously.
He's currently in 1st place. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. And he's down there. You got to read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Ooh, slow down. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is for par.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
Look, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
He's standing over his third shot. Oh, right by the hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Good shot there.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Put a good stroke on this one. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently 23 under par for the event. Incredible play. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
That is absolutely spot on.
Already with multiple victories this season. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And that puddle drop. Well done. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's begin the 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon.
Oh, you beauty! An eagle!
Whoa, check this out. In fuego, dialed in, call it what you will. Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. He's currently sitting in first place. The 16th is a par 3.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Oh, that's consecutive birdies now. And look at the reward.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Awesome stuff.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I've paced it out. It's 235.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. Well, that's some pretty tiny work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elvy. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.